Hello everyone and namaste. Thank you for being here. Today we have tree pose, so also called Vrikshasana. This is a balancing posture. I love tree pose. It's one of my favorite. There are so many benefits to it. For one, improve balance. So I feel like when I can balance in my asana, in my physical practice, then I feel like I can balance easier in life and in all the things that I have going on. It's super good for core strength, leg strength, hip flexibility. So I love it, and there are so many variations to it, so it's super accessible to so many people. So we're going to learn about tree pose today. I love doing it in the park as well because there's so many trees around and I can just get the tree energy to help me balance, to help find stillness. Another benefit is to find focus and stillness because we're balancing, we're focusing, we're bringing our awareness to our focus, which is our balance. It improves our focus and concentration. So many benefits, so many variations. Let's get started. So we'll go through all the variations. You can stand by a wall if you want a little support. You can stand by a tree if you're outside. So I hope you can't hear all the wind that's happening. If you can, I'm sorry. I'm working on the sound. So tree pose is balancing. And like I said, we have so many variations. Let's start in mountain first. Just with the hands on the sides. Feet about hip distance apart, and we'll just come into the breath. You can bring the hands to the heart or you can keep them on the side. Let's find balance and stillness in our mountain pose for a moment. You can lift up all 10 toes and then plant them down again to find more support in the feet, rooting down through all corners of the feet, the heels, the big toe, and the little toe, really feeling the ground here, feeling the earth beneath you, feeling the support that you have here. Maybe you have a small bend in your knees. And breathe, connecting with the earth, with the balance that you have here. Nice. So moving into tree pose, our first variation, we'll plant down the left foot, planting with the heel, the big toe, and the little toe. So really grounding down through that foot here. And we'll kickstand the right foot onto the ankle here. So this is a nice variation. Open the right hip wide towards the right, kind of opening the pelvis up towards the front. You can stay here, take a few breaths. You can shut down the eyes here if you want to create a little bit of a challenge. Or you can keep them open wherever feels good. So this is one variation. We also can bring so anytime we can come to a wall. We can come to our tree for support. That's super amazing and I love that. So here's our first variation. We can also come to the shin. So bringing the foot to the shin here, to the inside of the shin, still opening up towards the hip area here. Ooh. And then if you fall, cool, that's a good thing. We're playing around, we're messing around, we're having fun. So let's let it come, fall out of it, get right back up. That's okay. So this is our second variation. We can always bring the hands to the heart. We can bring the hands to the side, or we can bring the hands up overhead. So we want to avoid putting the foot on the knee here. Not very supportive of the knee, so let's avoid that. We'll be below the knee or above the knee. So We'll come to the inside of the thigh here. So we're pushing the foot into the thigh and pushing the thigh back into it. So we're engaging the standing leg here. So kind of creating a pressure, still grounding down through that foot and opening the hip up. And here, even here, you can come to a wall for support. So let's stay here for a few breaths. In whatever variation you are, let's stay right here and we'll breathe. You also, another variation is to bring it to a block. If you have a block, bring your right foot to a block. So I love this because there's so many different variations. So in whatever variation you're feeling today, find it. And we'll take a few breaths. You can bring the hands to the heart once again, finding a center kind of awareness, or up overhead, finding more of an expansive awareness. Maybe your arms feel like branches, and maybe you flow. Maybe the tree is a little whoop and you flow, and then you find your stillness again. So when we're in tree pose, we'll bring the awareness. So the gaze can go to anywhere. Just find a point in front of you. Maybe it's on the ground, a few feet in front of you. And you bring your awareness to the balanced foot. So you're bringing your gaze to one certain point in front of you, but you bring your awareness to the balancing foot. Feeling the small movements of the foot. It's actively trying to balance you, to keep you up. So it's making tiny movements to keep this balance in place. Nice. Deep inhale. And exhale. Let it down. Nice. Good. Kick the legs out. Good. And we're going to move to our other side. So we can kick the legs a little bit. You can kind of just rotate from back and forth, swaying the arms in circles, shifting from right to left. And then we'll plant the right foot down, first engaging the heel, the toe, the big toe, and the little toe. And coming to whatever variation you like here. Remembering that we like to open the hip as much as is comfortable for you. Maybe you come to the shin, a block. Maybe you kickstand up towards the thigh. Maybe you hold onto the wall or to your tree. And we'll find that tree energy. So let's bring our focus to a point in front of you. Finding this point and keeping your gaze on it. Keeping your eyes focused on it. But instead of focusing on that point, bring your awareness and your focus to the foot, to the right foot. Noticing the bottom of the foot and how it's moving to keep you upright. And breathe. Keeping the hands wherever you like them. And breathe. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, let it go. You can imagine that you are a tree amongst a bunch of other trees in stillness, in beauty, in grace, full of wisdom, full of knowledge. and balance. You are able to balance everything that comes your way. And when you're ready, step it down. And this is tree pose. So thank you for joining me. I super love tree pose. You can practice this. I try to practice it every day because I just love the practice. I love trying to balance. I love a little challenge. So let me know how you feel about this pose. Let me know if you have any suggestions or if you have any other variations that you use. And if you did enjoy this nice short video, please like and subscribe. I send you my love and I send you my light. Namaste.